Assalamu alaikum guys, and welcome to another episode of Smile to Jannah. If you guys want to donate to the Palestinian cause, I am raising money with nuQAmDdrSfs. They have a 100% donation policy. Link will be in the description.
Donate in a hurry.
So guys, as I was scanning on s2jnews.com, that's right, our very own news site, you can download the app for free of course, I came across this story. You got the Israelis that are suing Israel because of what happened on October the 7th.
Yeah, I'm so confused right now.
We may be aware that South Africa has taken Israel to the international court and they will be tried on the war crimes that they are committing on the Palestinians. A country that has seen apartheid before does not wish for it to be repeated with somebody else. This is something that can be said about South Africa. Unfortunately, the same cannot be said for people that have witnessed great torment in the past or have been the tormentors. Yeah, Israel, Germany, they're not really doing much, frankly. And since October the 7th, condemnation demands have been all too frequent. We've seen them on Piers Morgan, we've seen it on CNN, we've seen it on pretty much any English-speaking talk show that you can possibly imagine. The first question whenever the Palestine-Israel issue came up was, do you condemn hate? Even those who didn't have much information or felt that they didn't know enough and remained quiet, even they were targeted and labelled as anti-Semitic. If you were taking your dog for a walk, you were labelled as anti-Semitic. If you were having cereal, probably labelled as anti-Semitic. Cereal that's with the cereal first, the milk after, yeah? Since October the 7th, there have been many discussions, yeah, especially instigated by the survivors of October the 7th, who have been saying that the IDF was shooting at us, Israelis, indiscriminately.
לא היה אור יום, לא היה תחושת זמן. שמעתי את כל הפיצוצים של ישראל, פיצוצים מאוד גדולים, והיה המון פעמים שאמרתי לעצמי, בסוף אני ימות מהטילים של ישראל ולא מהחמה.
והם, השומרים שלנו, השובים שלנו, המחבלים עלינו, מגוננים בגופם. שוכבים עליכם? הירי,
It was just put to the side. Anytime someone brought that up, they say, oh, are you saying that it didn't happen? You're an anti-Semitic. So it wasn't even allowed. Now what makes this slightly different and more poignant is that Israelis are coming forward and taking Israel to court. When I say Israel, you got the IDF, the Army Israel Defense Force, the police force, and of course something called the International Security Service. So they are 42 victims and they are bringing a 200 million shekel lawsuit to these guys. Yeah? How are you going to suppress that now? What are you going to tell the people now? You know what I mean? Israel is literally being eaten from the inside outwards. Its very own people. The thing is, look, when you rule by oppression, you could be a Muslim or non-Muslim. Allah has cursed oppression in the Quran, the one who's created us. How can a person live when they are upon a curse? It's literally as simple as that. How can you be completely successful? It's the same when it comes to riba, when it comes to usury. If a person is actively engaging in that and Allah has declared war upon that person, I mean, how can you claim, this is going wrong, that's going wrong? Of course, because Allah's declared war on such people. It's the same with the zalimun, the oppressors. So imagine you have an internationally renowned secret service, the Mossad. You've got the topmost, at least top 5 army on the planet, mate. You've got technology that other people can just dream of, mate. And these amateurs, sandal wearing amateurs, have come and shaken you to your core, mate. You got so scared and discombobulated that you started getting your own people. I mean, how pathetic is that? Or some people are of the opinion that he let it happen, the Prime Minister of Israel, just so he could go into Gaza and, reclaim the land. If he did, he's the dumbest person that I know. Yes, and I'm including the person who thinks 2 + 2 is a triangle. Yes, Netanyahu, if that is the case, is more dumber than him, frankly. So these people that have bought the lawsuit, now what this case is emphasizing is that Israel, there's enough evidence to suggest that these guys knew something was going to happen, but they ignored the telltale signs. They were negligent. Why? Because they underestimated the oppressed. And when you do that, especially if they're oppressed, well, you can't mess with the oppressed. You know what I mean? You give them an elastic band and subhanallah, you lock them up, that guy will figure out something to do with that elastic band. You know what I mean? Because you're putting them in a very risky situation, and that is why even, was it Ben Wallace? Yeah, of, you know, the higher up here in the UK, he's saying as well that, you know what, this is going to cause issues for another 50 years. And it's pretty much understood, yeah, that Israel committing the Dahir doctrine, which is disproportionate amount of force, so there isn't a resistance. Well, it doesn't matter, mate, because whoever survives, and of course there's going to be survivors, that's the way things go, those survivors obviously aren't going to be very happy. And Israel knows this. Yeah, but they're too stupid to understand because they haven't been held to a standard before. They've been allowed to just do what they want. Just like you saw the US president going, yeah, they have a right to defend themselves. Keir Starmer, the one who gets the Muslim vote. Labour typically gets the Muslim vote. Mate, what have these people done? You know what I mean? Even the leaders are so stupid. Some people are saying you got to look at Jeffrey E. You know what I mean? The one with the island. Are these people on his list? Did they have leverage over these people? Wallahu a'lam. You know what I mean? But I mean, that has been part of the discussion. It can't be excluded from the discussion. You know, blackmail has been used many times before. But yeah, guys, let's leave it there. Until next time, Assalamu alaikum.